I wanted to talk about slicing objects in 3D space and kind of methods for making it easier to do. Um, I guess the important thing is to always define how you want to slice your object. I mean, you could think of it as taking a knife to it, and there's like a million ways to slice an object. But I'm going to start off by drawing a box in 3D space, and we'll kind of like work from that one and cut it some. I'm going to draw it receding in 3D space as well. Sorry, I spit on my screen like I usually do. I need to get like a thing of Windex. Oh no, that would damage my screen, probably. Making progress on this box. Okay. Not as perfect as I wanted it to be, but I'm gonna work with it. Okay, so we have a box, right? So, if I were to take this box and cut it, like let's say we had a knife. I don't have a knife on me, but I kind of know what a knife looks like. Let's say it's like a paring knife, right? Paring knife is like for cutting smaller vegetables, not like for like cleaving a cabbage or anything, but like for cutting broccoli heads. Should probably be more sharp, but it's too round. Should be more sharp. It's like a small knife. It's about 4 to 5 inches. It's for like more precision vegetable cutting. The more you know about knives, and you should know something about knives. We're gonna take that knife and we're gonna like chop it. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of a good cutting angle. What if I cut in? Sorry, I'm really tired. I wish I didn't work in exhaustion, but I didn't sleep at all last night. But we're gonna like cut it here. Okay, so we have our knife, right? And we well, we're gonna cut the box, and the box is gonna get cut. And when we cut that box, we are going to be left. We're gonna be left with like a sliver. So I'm gonna draw the same box again, but let's say we cut off like this section, okay? Or you know what? I'll clone or copy it. Okay, well, maybe that won't work. Okay. What's on this layer? You told me you copied it. What did you copy? Space? Okay. Alrighty. Whatever. Sometimes this program kind of acts up on me and I'm left baffled. When it should just, okay. 2 spaces? 2? Sorry, I'm just not having any of, I'm not having any of that stupid tool not working. I don't know why it doesn't work. Oh well. Okay, well, I'm guessing it just copied space again. Okay, you know, at this point, I could have drawn 2 boxes in this time it took me to do that. So I'm just going to draw another box and show you where I did it. I'm going to do that a little shorter. Okay. And I think in this point, I will kind of like erase. I'll draw the full box first for you to show. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm taking up too much of your time with this. Like I said, I always suggest you draw along with me, so it's worth your time. I mean, you don't have to draw exactly what I am drawing, but try your best with it. You know, to make it interactive. I hate this box. I really do. I absolutely do not like it. I was not expecting it to turn out as crap as I wanted. It's like that. I'm gonna try it one more time. And I know I should have made it wider. I don't like this box either. At all. Should have been down more. Oh, I really messed it up. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna try to copy it one more time, and let's see what happens. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That's what happens. I'm not thinking, and I get tired, and then mistakes happen, and I wonder why I couldn't draw the right box, and it's because I wasn't applying the right action onto it. And that's what happens when I'm tired and I try to do any of this when I'm tired. Whatever. Just merge it. Okay. Sorry, I hope I didn't waste your time. I wasted my time. Okay, so we have a box, and we wanted to, like, cut through it. And I decided that we were going to, like, cut off the corner here. I guess it's a bit more straight. It would kind of be like that, right? So when you do that, you know, you're taking a chunk out. You're taking a good old chunk. That chunk will continue to exist, just not exactly how you may think it will. So I'll show you by kind of piecing it out here. The simplest way to think about it is like we kind of just did that, and yeah, that's exactly what's happening when you're slicing a shape out. It's kind of like a piece of cake. If you had a piece of cake, say, or like a birthday cake, you know, something like birthday cake, and you took a slice out, and you know you can't do a slice without a, well, I guess you need like a longer knife for birthday cake. Not that long. More like a chef knife. Something like that, you know. Something long enough to get a solid slice out of it. Oops. And if you like did that, and you did something like that slice. Chop. And if you did something like that, okay. And if you did something like that, sorry, I mean, if you were like cutting it, okay, why are you doing that? If you were to say like you were gonna slice from like the center to there and to here, you know, kind of like that, which should really just be one slice, but based on our perspective, it's kind of like you only cut 2 times with a knife, but it's making that triangle shape because of that. But based on our perspective, it's kind of like that. So then what you would get is you would get your slice of cake. I mean, it would really be like, you know, think of a slice of birthday cake, right? Kind of like that, right? That's how I would think of it. And what you're left with is you know, I guess what you can do is you can just try to draw the original form you had. Maybe it's better just to draw the absence of the form, you know? Like, the negative space, I believe. Or, no, that's not the best way. Leave out the negative space? I think that that's kind of what I would do. But I am doing it in a really bizarre way. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'm a bit exhausted. Sorry. But, you know, kind of be like that. Kind of be like that. And I kind of twisted it a bit. I kind of moved it. Sorry. I should have worked harder to... I should have elongated that other end. Because it's way more... like that. Sort of, not really. I just didn't make it tall enough. Should have been wider. Oh well. It's not at the center either. It's kind of hard to do that, but I am just trying to hack it. But you get the purpose of it. The last thing I wanted to show you was cutting a sphere, right? When you cut a sphere, it gets really weird because you're effectively left with like no longer a sphere but like a hollowed out section of it. So if we were to just well, that's stupid. What did it hide? Okay. There we go. If we were to like cut it, if we were to like cut that sphere a little bit, we'd be left with like something like, well, let's just say we cut it like that, right? And you cut like or you kind of like carved out a gouge of it, right? So now we're left with our sphere that has a gouge out of it. And you're also left with the gouged part, which kind of looks like a contact lens. Because like here it's effectively concave and this is kind of like convex, and you're kind of left with that. But yeah, that's the main thing. I feel like I can go about this forever because I feel like you could always just slice stuff up more. But maybe look at sliced fruit and look at some references of that as an example to kind of help you with it. But yeah, that's how I would go about slicing some objects. I should probably touch upon this again with better objects in the future because it could be helpful if you want to do like cross sections or more complex things. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for listening and bearing with me through a lot of this. I hope I wasn't boring. Sorry if I seemed a bit too tired. It's a bit late where I'm at. If you have questions, leave in the comment. If you like in the comments. If you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel. But yeah, thank you for listening and have a great time. Bye.